Firstly, I just wanted to welcome you to my website and say a huge thank you for checking out all of my products and services. At this stage, I have no idea how much you know about me, so I just wanted to talk a little bit about my career as a personal trainer, everything that I've done, and how I think I can help you as well. So I qualified as a trainer when I was 17 years old. I'd always been involved with sports, and I knew that it was kind of the direction that I wanted to go. When I first qualified, I think as most personal trainers do at that age, I got a job as a gym instructor, and I worked in a number of health clubs and PT studios, that type of thing, as well as traveling to Thailand to compete in Thai boxing, but that's a story for another day. Working in the gyms was a really good opportunity. I got to work with some great trainers, and I really built my knowledge, and it really increased my confidence to a point where I could actually say, right, I want to open my own personal training studio, which I did in 2012. So 2012, I had a client who worked at Pinewood Film Studios, and I mentioned to them that I was looking to open my own space. He gave me the phone number for the property department. I got in touch, and they had like a tiny box room space. It was actually an old squash court as part of the old house. So you can imagine that it was quite tight facility, but it was a great space to start, and it put my foot in the door at the film studio, and it also gave me the opportunity to build the business itself. So I've had 2 other gyms since then. This is the 3rd gym I'm sat in now, and they've got bigger with more offerings, more trainers, all that type of thing. Obviously, being at Pinewood, I've had the opportunity to work with lots of actors and actresses. I think it's over 50 actors and actresses I've trained, dozens of films, and I've got to travel the world working with some of my favourite celebrities, probably some of your favourite celebrities as well. And the experience has been, it's been amazing. I think when you start out in any industry, it's, personal training for me, you kind of, there's those jobs which are the pinnacle of what you think the industry is about. And to have achieved that and to have done that, it's been really amazing. Alongside that, for the past 5 or 6 years, I've been offering online personal training as well. The reason I started that was essentially I'd gone from being a very, very busy personal trainer. I was doing sort of 40 or 50 hours a week, and then I transitioned into being a film trainer where I was doing maybe 1 or 2 sessions a day, but yet I was still being sat on set for 13, 14, 15 hours at a time. And so what it allowed me to do was it allowed me to continue working with people, basically. So the reason I got into health and fitness and personal training is to help people. I love seeing what people can achieve. I love pushing people and really making them see their full potential. And it gave me the opportunity to continue doing that even when I was traveling the world. So it was actually, I think, when I was in Atlanta, I was working on a film in Atlanta, and it was like heaving down with rain. I'm sat in the trailer, and I was like, right, I think I was on like 10 series of Netflix for the day or something like that. And I was just thinking, I want to do something more than this. Obviously, I love training the actors, but I wanted to continue to help people. So that's when it all started, and it's been fantastic. I'm imagining that you're watching this video because you have tried to get in shape before, and you've been unsuccessful, or you haven't quite seen the results you're looking to achieve. And I know how frustrating it can be. I think everyone's been there. I was there a few years ago. Going back maybe 10 years, something like that, where I would train hard. I would eat healthy, but not quite see what I wanted. And essentially, there's much more to it than that. Eating healthy is one thing, but actually eating what you need to eat is something entirely different. And I imagine as well, when you're trying to drop body fat, you're trying to get in shape, you throw more hours at your training and you expect to see more, but it doesn't always work like that. So I wanted to talk about why my clients are so successful and really go over the key philosophy as to why they achieve their results when often they might have failed before. So basically, the key philosophy for all of my services, all of my products, my one-on-one training with actors and everything that I do is if you correctly balance your energy and you train efficiently, then your results are guaranteed. Okay, so the key points here are not just eating healthy foods and expecting to see results, it's actually eating the right calories, the right macros for your goals based on your activity levels. And then from a training point of view, the essential aspects are training with the right sets and reps, the right intensity, the right frequency. There's a lot of variables to training, and it is something that if you get right, you will be amazed by the results. And if you are looking to get amazing results, I wanted to show you some of my customer success stories and some of the quotes that they've sent over to accompany them. From a client training point of view, the focus is the personalization of the plans. Okay, so I don't just hand out generic PDFs like a lot of online trainers and expect everyone to do the same thing. There is an absolutely personalized element to every single training plan that I write. So I build it from the ground up, sets and reps, how many days a week someone's exercising, the exercise selection. Obviously, as individuals, we can't all perform the same movements, and we shouldn't all perform the same movements. Based on our goals, we shouldn't all perform the same rep ranges. We don't all need to perform the same rep ranges. There's so many variables within training, so that's why it's crucial that every single plan is personalized. And from a nutritional point of view, it's obviously one of the most important things that you can manage, if not the most important thing. I know you're probably watching this thinking that you want to be able to eat the foods that you love, not go on a crazy restrictive diet and still see amazing results. Well, ultimately you can. For me, this was one of the biggest moments or biggest shifts in the way I eat, was that for years I ate kind of boring foods, chicken, rice, broccoli. I'd do that 6 times a day. That kind of, the same process that a lot of people do. They feel that it's going to work because it's clean food, it's healthy food, but ultimately it's not necessarily effective because the energy may not be balanced correctly, the macros might not be optimized. So the real key with the nutritional element is having everything calculated for your needs based on your goals, based on your body type, based on the amount of training you're going to be doing. All of these individual factors play a huge role in the calculating of the calories. But then I also don't just provide you calories and macro numbers to crunch. I think this is one of the huge mistakes that trainers make, is actually just giving these numbers out and expecting people to go away and tally it all up every day. I think that it's very time consuming. It's something that I personally don't want to do, and that's why I do things differently. I provide meal plans that are exactly calculated for each person's needs, and within these meal plans they get delicious food that's all calculated exactly for them. Within the options, there's really simple foods that people can prepare, as well as slightly more complex ones if they're looking to get their chef on, basically. If you don't want to spend hours and hours in the gym every single week, and you want to eat food that you love while still achieving amazing results, then you're absolutely ready to work with me. And I want you to join those who are transforming their bodies and lives with my online personal training.